crucial for them. So welcome everyone. This is our third graduated cohort of both medicine and engineering basics. So first off, we're going to be addressing everyone, especially our learners, and also thank you for joining us and being part of this celebration milestone for our learners, and hopefully you're going to be becoming one of them as well. So without further ado, let's proceed to what today's conversation would be structured as. So today we're going to be focusing on these core concepts. We're going to be initially discussing program introductions. Learner presentations would be taking the majority of the time, and we're going to be proceeding with certifications and also recommendation letters and for the top performers of the cohort. And finally, we're going to be addressing what the September cohort start date / the decision date would be. So this would be the general structure of the session. Hi Nahum as well. And yeah, let's proceed directly to what the program is structured as. We're going to be addressing all of the given programs. We also started new ones, so we're going to be also mentioning about it as well. With this being said, so let's proceed to program introductions. So addressing the program introductions, we're going to be having for this cohort 3 programs, but the graduated ones are 2. So the first one is engineering basics. I'm not going to be specifying too much about this because the presentations will be given by the learners themselves. So you're going to be having a lot of insights from them directly. So just to give you a brief introduction to what the program is structured like. We're going to be, one of the programs is going to be engineering basics. Most of you already applied on them. So engineering basics, we're going to be giving practically 2 AP calculus and also AP physics sessions for the technical parts. But the majority of the time, we're going to be addressing a lot of expert sessions from different engineers at different companies. So although we just classified it broadly as engineering, it's going to be primarily focused on these. So product engineers, software engineering, aeronautical engineers, electrical, and others as well. So in this session, you're going to be having an insight into what engineering would look like from the experts, and also what technical proficiency you need so as to be a great engineer, especially in your undergraduate studies. Our next program would be medicine basics. Here, we're going to be addressing what it's like to be a medical doctor in all of these subfields. So this includes internal medicine, actual medical doctors, nursing, biophysics and biochem, nutrition, and others as well. So these are the subcategories available in our medicine basics. Our learners would be describing them more in detail. And finally, we will be proceeded to our new program, which will be launching in this cohort, the September cohort. So this program would be more directed to those of you who are interested in the tech field. Primarily, we're going to be having sessions from multiple engineers, data scientists, who will be discussing the various aspects of what's it like to work in a tech field, from data engineering, software engineering, from even the business side of things, from a game studio founder at Ghana, and also freelancing if you are into those topics as well. So that would be our software engineering basics. It's not going to be addressed here because they didn't take it, our graduates. So let's proceed to our learner presentation. So these are just the high level understanding of what the presentations would be like. So our first presenter would be Sabrine. She is a medicine basics graduate. So she's going to be explaining to you her experience navigating the course. So the next 5 minutes would be spent with Sabrine. So I hope you can hear us. And whenever you're ready, the stage is yours. Sabrine? Sabrina, are you having some issues with the meeting room? If not, you can unmute yourself and present your slide. Okay, I think until Sabrina fixes her mic, let's proceed to Abraham. Abraham, I hope you're ready to present. I think you can see the shared screen, so feel free to start whenever you're ready.
Hello, am I audible?
Loud and clear.
Okay, so can you hear me right?
We can hear you well.
Shall I continue?
Yeah.
Okay, so good evening, everyone. My name is Abraham Gojam, and I am a coming senior at Hadis Alamayo Special Boarding School. Today, I will be sharing my personal journey in the Engineering and Medicine Basics program, which was organized by ETOWare this July. So let me start with a little bit about myself. I am a student who has always been curious about how the world works. I ask questions like, why does the body heal itself? How do chemicals react? How do computers understand the instructions for humans? But even though I loved asking questions like this, I was not sure about my future. So I didn't know which career I would follow as a university. So that's why I joined this program to explore and learn. So in the program, I took two courses, which are medicine and engineering basics. In medicine basics, we learned courses like epibiology and epichemistry, and in the engineering basics, we learned courses like epiphysics, epicalculus, and Python programming. But the learning didn't stop here. We also had live sessions with professionals from around the world, people working at prestigious institutions in the world like Google and Microsoft, and also with Ethiopian professionals. These experiences made the program unique and inspiring. So in the medicine basics, the courses gave me a strong foundation in biology and chemistry. For example, in biology, I deepened my understanding of cells, genetics, and how the human body functions. It was not just about memorizing facts, it was about developing a scientific reasoning, asking why and how instead of just what. So in the engineering basics, before the program, I was passionate about physics, and the program helped me further my knowledge through the AP Physics course. But to me, the most exciting part was Python programming. I still remember the first time I wrote a simple code and it actually worked. I was surprised that I had told a computer what to do and it listened. At first, coding was really difficult for me and even frustrating, but step by step, I learned to enjoy the challenge. This is where I realized that technology could be more than just something I use, it could be something I create. So one of the special things about the program was the sessions with professionals. We heard from experts at Google and Microsoft, and also Ethiopian professionals who are leaders in their fields. Uh, they shared their journeys, the challenges they faced, and how they solved problems in early life. For me, this was a big motivation. It made me believe that the skills we were learning in class could open doors to opportunities all around the world. So, but the program was not easy. The journey was not easy since the program also was online. I faced some challenges. Sometimes it was hard to stay focused with so many distractions at home. I also missed the chance to do real experiments with my hands, especially in biology and chemistry classes. There were moments when I even felt like giving up or skipping a session due to my busy schedule since I'm taking the entrance exam next year. But I reminded myself why I started. So these challenges helped me grow. I created a routine to manage my time. I pushed myself to do all the assignments and video lectures. Through this, I became more disciplined and responsible in my learning. These lessons will stay with me far beyond this program. And before this program, uh, as I mentioned, before this program, I had no clear idea about my future. I was undecided and sometimes even confused about what I wanted to do. But after this program, everything changed. I discovered that I really enjoy problem solving in technology. Python especially opened my eyes to what I could do with the code. That's when I made the decision I went to study software engineering. This was one of the biggest personal changes I experienced in the program. Moving forward, my plan is to study software engineering at university level, but I will carry with me the lessons from this program. From biology and chemistry, I learned careful observations and logical problem solving. From physics, I learned deep thinking, and from coding, I learned creativity and patience. So I believe these skills together will help me build technologies that can improve lives. So before I finish, I want to give a very special thank you to the ETR staff and all other staffs who made this program possible. You brought together knowledge, experience, and inspiration. You gave us the opportunity not only to learn but to discover ourselves. For me, this was more than just a course; it was a turning point. So thank you so much for listening. This is all I have.
Thank you as well. And you heard them. This was the program with the lens of uh, Hadu. I mean Abraham. Sorry about that. So yeah, he have taken both the medicine and the engineering basics. You all guys can register for both courses as well, but maximum of two courses at once, since the time load, as you have seen, is really tedious. So with that being said, let's now move to Sabrina. I hope your mic is working now and you can share us your perspective on the medicine basics. So Sabrina, you can start whenever you're ready. Sabrina? Um, you can unmute yourself and we can start. Sabrina. Okay, let's just proceed with our next presenter then. I think Sabrina is facing technical issues. So our next presenter would be, let me see if she's actually here. So we're going to be proceeding with Bennett. I don't think Bennett is here. Not yet, at least. So she's going to be, oh, Bennett is here. So we're going to be proceeding to her. She also took the medicine basic course. Let me just share the screen. As soon as you see the shared slide, you can start your presentations. By the way, for anyone who have any questions regarding not only the sessions, but also the presentations as well, we'll have a small time at the end of the session to present or to address those questions. So feel free to note them down now, and we're going to be addressing them later. So Fenit, the stage is yours.
Okay, thanks. Good evening, everyone. I am Fenit Simi, an 11th grader student at AS2 Special School, and it's a privilege to share my story with you today. So first of all, I would like to congratulate everyone on accomplishing this journey, and I would love to wish you a good luck for the ones joining the next cohort. So, um, first of all, I would like to talk about my inspiration and why I joined this program. It all started with a spark, a friend's LinkedIn post raving about their experience in this program. As someone interested or as someone who loves to pursue medicine in the future, I immediately registered for this program and started my journey. And my inspiration as a child, I watched my loved ones struggle and even lost people I cherished due to lack of healthcare awareness and timely screening. So those losses fueled my dream to become a doctor who empowers communities. Now, in this current situation, I am inspired by Dr. Faven Birara. I hope you all know her, a surgical resident in China, a model, and an entrepreneur at the same time. So she's balancing these three big careers while having her own personal life. So this doctor shows me that with heart and discipline, we can achieve anything. Next, I'll be moving to what I learned in this program beyond the books. This program taught me medicine is more than textbooks. It's about connection and empathy becoming my guiding star. Um, I learned healthcare is a team effort with doctors, nurses, and staff working as one person. And also, Dr. Mehrat, one of our experts, shared stories of balancing emotional and technical demands. So this program grounded me in my why, my purpose to serve. Um, the next is I would like to share some of the exact words of one of our experts, Sister Macleod. Um, so she said, nursing is bringing humanity into the medical field. Compassion and empathy are foundational. Without them, technical skills lose meaning. This taught me that medicine is about caring for heart as much as we do for the bodies, a truth that I will carry forever. And the next one is how did my perspective shift after joining this program? from dream to reality. This program turned my dream into a clear path. I used to think that strength meant being tough, but it's not about that. It's about compassion and perseverance. Healing means caring for a person's whole story, their family, their community, and the whole world in general. Next, I will be talking about the challenge I faced during this journey and how I solved them. As you all can think of, the journey wasn't very easy. It had hurdles. The information load was very overwhelming, but after 1 or 2 weeks of this program, I broke every task into manageable pieces. The other is imposter syndrome, that nagging doubt that I didn't belong to this journey or to this career hit really hard. I felt like I wasn't good enough despite my passion. But after hearing one of our experts, specifically Dr. Mehret, share her own doubts, made it real that everyone feels this sometimes. So I managed it by focusing on my love for learning, besides the challenge, celebrating small wins, and reminding myself why I started. And the other tough thing was time management for me. So to solve that, I prioritized tasks and cutting distractions. Uh, Finally, what are my plans moving forward? I would love to start this one by mentioning some quotes by Sir William Osler. So he said that the good physician treats the disease, the great physician treats the patient who has the disease. So this means seeing the person, their fears, hopes, and family, not just their illness or sickness. It's about listening, understanding, and healing with heart. So, this program had taught me to be the great physician that Sir William Osler has mentioned here. And finally, I would love to owe everything to the ETOWares team, starting from Mr. Antena Himam, our founder and organizer, and every expert, teacher, everyone dedicating your time to this program. Your stories and wisdom transformed me. Again, from the bottom of my heart, I would love to thank everyone. Thanks. This is all about my presentation.
Great. It was insightful, memorable, and also we have learned a lot from your own perspective as well, especially the quotes that you have mentioned and also the expressions that you have experienced. So thank you for that insightful presentation. Now we're going to be moving to our next presenter. So since we did the medicine basics till now, we're going to be moving with the engineering basics with Fatuma. Fatuma, I hope you're here. Yeah, she is. I'm going to be sharing the slides and we're going to be hearing her perspective on engineering basics. Hey, with a thumbs up, could you confirm if you see the slide? Great.
Can I start?
Yeah, you can.
Okay, first of all, I would like to introduce myself. So my name is Fatma, and today I want to share with you my journey through the banking program.
Fatuma, can you fix your mic? We cannot hear you well.
Wait.
It is better now. Yeah.
What about now?
It's better.
Okay, so my name is Fatma, and today I want to share with you my journey in the crane learning program at UAFX. I've learned the challenges faced and how to succeed experience shaped my future goals. So basically, when I first joined, I wasn't completely sure what to expect. Soon I realized this program is more than just solid lessons. It gave me the chance to explore how engineering connects real world problems, and I discovered how much I enjoy problem solving and seeing how different fields of engineering overlap and support each other. And one of the key learning platform was a Khan Academy, where I studied the AP physics topics like work, energy. Um, can you move to the next slide?
I think your voice is breaking off a bit.
Okay, so I was just saying the key learning platform was we used was a Khan Academy, where we studied AP physics. Topics look like work, energy, torque, and oscillation. This lesson helped me to see the fundamentals more clearly. I also explored online of data security and got an introduction to computer science with Python. That was important because it gave me the exposure to both physical and digital tools, which was ironically essential for this kind of interpretive fields. And the fourth or one of the best parts was the expert sessions. I had the chance to meet and ask questions to engineers from different fields: mechanical, electrical, software, and aerospace engineers. Personally, I enjoyed the session with electrical engineer Binyam the most because that's the field I most connected to. He explained how electrical engineering is not just about circuits, but also about innovation, solving energy problems, and real life work. These sessions inspired me because they made me the connection between what we study and how it applies in the era we live in very clear way. So we can go forward the next slide.
Sure.
Um, it was not always easy, to be honest, and I joined the program a bit late due to the entrance exam, so I had to work extra hard catch up with the others. I also faced the difficulties in organizing my time with the courses, so I pushed myself to stay consistent, practice better time management, and set small daily targets to achieve the goals and do the assignments. This discipline helped me close the gap and also make me stronger as a learner. And for the impact and the future plans I have, this experience, you can go with the next slide. Yeah. The experience has really shaped how I see my future. It gave me the confidence that I can work and contribute in engineering. My future plans are to continue building my skills through deeper courses, explore renewable energy projects, and find opportunity to use applied maths and engineering knowledge to create real impact in my community. Renewable energy especially inspires me because it connects directly to Ethiopian future and sustainability. So I go ahead with being an electrical engineer for future. At the end, I would like to express my gratitude to the organizers of this program and argue everyone to continue learning regardless of circumstances because nothing is impossible in a world full of opportunities for those who seek them. Thank you again.
Thank you. Although your voice was cutting off, I believe most of us has got the core message and what a way to finish it. So we're gonna be moving to Apomia. She is among the medicine-based graduates. She's gonna be sharing her perspective of the program as well. So Apomia, when you see the slide, the stage would be yours. Great.
I'm not seeing the slide. Okay, yeah, I can.
Great.
Can I start?
Yeah.
Okay. Hello everyone. This is Afomia Bicha. I'm a medicine basic student at Ethiopia. So in my presentation, I will cover these topics. So I will tell you guys some things about me, my journey with EtherWare, and what type of challenge I faced and how I overcame them, and my favorite expressions and what are what my plans are moving. So to tell you guys, so to tell you guys something about me, I'm a rising junior at Science campus. I'm really interested in creative writing, talking to, uh, talking to new people and also interacting with them, um, learning new skills and teaching what I know to other people. So in my free time, I like to watch rom-coms and also reality TV shows. And one of my favorites is Gilmore Girls, and I recommend you guys to watch that series if you have free time. So the reason why I am interested in joining the medical field is because from a young age, I have seen people suffering from different medical problems, not because it was not curable, but rather the materials were not available or due to lack of skilled professionals. So I want to change that uh, like circumstance and make healthcare a right rather than a privilege. So I want to join the medical field because of that reason. So my journey with Etherware was really interesting and amazing, but also challenging. So the first course we took was the internship course, and in this course, we eh, I got the chance to explore the details of the internet safety, like data security and others. And secondly, we took the AP Bio and APK courses. So in this, I got the chance
where it's
to
named
how the human body works and also how medicine works. And by listening to the expressions, I really got the chance to know what to expect and also get the chance to hear to different experiences and interesting stories. And overall, my experience was really amazing. So the challenge I faced during this journey were work overload, time management, and meeting deadlines. So in order to overcome them, I came up with different techniques, like breaking the task into smaller and smaller pieces and focusing on one topic at a time, and also like starting in order to meet deadlines, and also I followed a daily routine and schedule. So my favorite exposition was with Merat Sema. She was a molecular biophysics and biochem student at that time. And I really liked the exposition because she had an interest in community service and also transforming her society. And that really resonated with me. And her background with her background with um like international education was really interesting, and that's why I really enjoyed this session, and it was really funny and also like very good. And yeah, so moving forward, my plans are in order to use this knowledge that I gained through this program in different areas, and also joining the medical field in the near future in order to make an impact in my community. And so, yeah, thank you for this amazing experience, and I hope you guys will enjoy this program as well. And thank you, Anton, and the rest of the team for providing us with such an experience. Yeah.
Our pleasure, and thank you for sharing your perspectives. And yeah, I also liked Marat's explanation, and we're gonna be hearing a lot from that session from the other presenters as well. And now we're gonna be moving to another medicine basics reflection, was gonna be presented by the twins, although one of them would willingly present the entire thing, but it's a team effort nonetheless. So Abigail, feel free to present it.
Good evening, everyone. It's Abuki Kasu and Amikil Kasu. And from our early age, we have a dream of being a doctor. So here we are exploring it. So today we are going to share our experiences at Medicine Basic. So this presentation will let you know what we learned and what challenges we faced. Uh, on course of AP Biology and Chemistry. On AP Biology, we learned about the intricate process that occur within living organisms, including cellular respiration, photosynthesis, genetics, and evolution. Also, it helps us to understand the complexity and interconnectedness of the natural world. On AP Chemistry has occupied us with a strong foundation in understanding the principle of matter and its interaction. So both of them allowed us to see the interaction connection between living systems and underlying chemical processes that govern them. So moving to our learning journey, expression was one of it, which we gained a wealth of knowledge from expert sessions, learning from their experiences from high school to the present day. And it was fascinating to see how they faced similar questions and worries that current high schooler may have about this field, or even how is life after high school. And their insight and advice were valuable in helping us navigating our current situation. Plus, they help us to connect theoretical knowledge with real world application. And expert station that was our favorite was by Sister McLeod, which she said nurses are a lot of things and they are not only one thing, and which that changed our perspective for nurses. And also, she told us that nurses have a lot of opportunities in terms of their education and also career path. And another thing was by Dr. Saddam, which she said always having plan B in case plan A doesn't work out was really helpful because everybody will work for plan A, but we don't know what's going to happen in the future. So having plan B is a great thing. Moving to challenge we faced. Time management was the first one. Balancing learning with study schedule was challenging, and there were a lot of courses with their huge information, which caused information overload. And due to that information overload, sometimes money maintaining motivation was also difficult. So how we overcame them? So effective scheduling is the thing we need to have effective schedule so that we can manage our time, and also positive mindset, not only for this course, but also in life, in order to keep you motivated throughout hard times and push you to achieve your goals. And whenever you faced any issues, asking support is amazing. So we encourage anyone who would like to join this program, even though you don't fully decide to pursue medicine. This program will lead you decide to continue pursuing medicine or not. So moving forward, we aim to pursue further studies in medicine and explore our exploration of science, and engaging in community health initiative to apply what we learned and contribute to our society. So finally, we would like to thank the contributor of this program for letting us experience this amazing opportunities, and also for the expert to share their amazing experiences for enriching our learning journey. And thank you.
Thank you as well. So this was the perspective of the twins from one of them. I don't know who. So let's move on to our next presenter, who's gonna be, let's see, Sabina. Is it convenient for you to present?
Yes.
Sabrina? Great. So I'm gonna be sharing your slide, and as soon as you see it, you can formally hear your perspective as well.
Sure.
Great.
Can you guys hear me?
Loud and clear.
Okay. Sorry for joining a bit late. I had some technical issues. So I'll start. Hello, everyone. My name is Sabrine, and today I'd like to share my learning journey from in my a 1 month summer biology course I took through Zower, Medicine Basics. The course was built on Khan Academy and it included videos, multiple choices, and interviews with real doctors and scientists, as you know. When I first joined, I thought it would be about learning facts, but it turned out to be much more, and it gave me knowledge and directions for my future. The reason I took this course was simple. I've always been curious about how the human body works. Biology has always felt like foundation of understanding life since I'm really interested in nutrition and dietetics, I thought this course would help me build a strong fit. I also wanted to make good use of my summer, not just by relaxing, but preparing myself for what's ahead in college and beyond. The challenge I faced. Of course, it wasn't easy. Some of the videos were long, the science terms sometimes felt complicated. Even though the quizzes were multiple choices, they weren't simple at all. They pushed me really to really understand, not just memorize. At the beginning, I also struggled with consistency since it was summer. It was easy to lose focus, but I reminded myself why I started this course in the first place, and that helped me stay on track. To get past this challenge, I changed the way I learned. Instead of watching a video once, I started taking notes in my own words, which made things clear. When I didn't understand something, I watched it until it clicked, and most importantly, I kept reminding myself of my bigger goal, that this wasn't just for now, but for my future in nutrition. That motivation made me push through even when it felt difficult. One of the highlights of the course was definitely the weekly interviews. They made the whole experience feel more real. Listening to doctors and scientists talk about their personal journey showed me that science isn't just about books and tests, it's about people, choices, and passion. The interviews that inspired me the most was Dr. Salam Matthews, who works in nutrition. She spoke about how food is not just something we eat, it's deeply connected to our health, our communities, and even how we prevent disease. Her story showed me that nutrition is powerful and it could feel that I want to follow a similar path. My plans moving forward. This course didn't just give me knowledge, it gave me vision for my future. I want to keep building my understanding of biology and nutrition in high school and later in college. My dream is to become a dietitian and help people use food not just for energy, but for health and healing, and healing. Like Hippocrates once said, let food be the medicine and medicine be the food. That quote captures why I see my future career using food as a way to help people live better and longer lives. So overall, the summer course was more than just videos and quizzes. It gave me confidence, motivation, and stronger sense of direction. It showed me that science isn't only in textbooks, it's in our daily lives, in the food we eat, in the way we take care of our bodies. And I'm really grateful for this experience. I'm excited to keep learning and growing. Thank you all for listening.
Thank you as well. And thank you for sharing and even finding the course that really clicked with you. We didn't think nutrition would be picked most of the students, but I'm glad that even the niche specializations have got their fans as well. So with that being said, let's now move to barcodes. Barcode, I hope you can hear me. Give me a quick thumbs up. I'm sharing your slide, and when you see it, you can present. So Barcode is also few of the students who took both the medicine and engineering basics. If you're having trouble with deciding which path to follow, although these are not just the two paths to follow, but from what we offer, you can take both and decide for yourself. So barcodes, whenever you're ready, you can start.
Can you hear me? Okay.
So my name is Barkut Agay. I'm one of the students who took both the engineering and medicine basics courses. I'm a I'm a 12th grade student. I just finished taking the entrance exam, and I took this course to decide what I wanted to major in. I have interest in both engineering and medicine. Medicine is my long time passion. So I wanted to decide what I wanted to major in, and that's why I took this course. I would like to cover software and electrical engineering. And from the medicine basics, I would like to explore what it means to be a medical doctor and what it means to be an internal medicine resident, because those were my main focuses during my time with this program. Next slide. Okay, so starting off with software engineering, I was able to understand Python programming basics, meaning variables, data types, syntax, and etc. I was also able to learn how to problem solve with code. And with learning how to problem solve with code comes the importance of persistence. Writing code is not easy. It takes time, and a simple mistake could ruin our whole program. So trying again and again and being persistent is very important. Another thing I took from this program is I was able to see career paths in software engineering and to see there are different aspects of being a software engineer. Specifically from the expert session with Mr. Ivan, he talks about how some people work on the front end, some people work on the back end, and some people work on developing softwares, etc. So I was able to see that. From the expert insights, I also took that we should not be afraid of uncomfortable situations or environments because they make us research and learn more. Next is going to be electrical engineering. And from this section of the program, I learned the basics like circuit analysis, about capacitors, about inductors, and etc. Also, roles of transistors and digital design in everyday tech. Uh, these are items we use in our day-to-day lives. Transistors are in our phones, in our laptops. Digital design is in our smart home, and etc. So electrical engineering creates real-world applications. Another thing is career paths in electrical engineering. I explored uh, power power engineers, which means those people that work in power generation and distribution, and also electronics engineers, those people who work in circuit engineering. And another field is an interdisciplinary one. Electrical engineers can work on that, which is biomedical engineering, designing medical devices. So moving on to the medicine basics, I explored how to be a medical doctor, clinical reasoning and diagnostics, how to do those, how to do patient care and long-term health management, possible specializations, specifically from the expert session with Dr. Loza. She expressed that she works in medical research in our country, doing medical research and being a doctor are pretty separate. In a way, it's not in other countries. So I was able to see there are different aspects or different paths I could take after pursuing medicine or after becoming a medical doctor. From the expert insights, she specifically Dr. Loza, she talks about the emotional weight it has on doctors. She highlights to have empathy over sympathy, and also how you get to connect with patients in their very vulnerable states, which was something that resonated with me a lot because that's what pulls me towards medicine. Next is internal medicine, which is a residency program. Next slide, please. So under this, I was able to see chronic disease management and diagnostics, patient-centered care, meaning patients need individualized care, which is something that's very important to medicine. A few real cases and long-term treatment, and also expert insights with Dr. Mehret, I think. She expressed
Sure.
how you need to fix our study habits, which is something that's stayed with me. Overall, during the program, I was able to get a very immersive, informative, and thorough experience. Informative in a sense that I was able to get a lot of information uh, on both these fields. Immersive in a way I was able to get hear experiences of experts in the field. So I was able to see what it would be like to be in their shoes. Thorough from the Khan Academy courses, they are advanced AP classes, so I was able to really deeply look into physics, biology, chemistry, and that was a very great experience. One thing that was challenging to me was being a late participant of the program. The course heaviness, I was able to fix that with a bit of time management. So in conclusion, I was able to get an introduction to engineering, a further exposure to medicine, because as I expressed, I had interest in medicine before. I was also able to learn about internet safety, which was nice. I heard from experts in the field, which was very nice, and it gave me an idea on what to major in. Even though I'm interested in medicine, I have been able to discover that I want to work more in the healthcare part of it and not actually treat people. So, in order to fix the healthcare, I would like to be working on medical devices, etc. So, I will probably pursue either electrical engineering or biomedical engineering. I would like to thank the program to help, but for helping me explore both these fields. And thank you for listening.
Thank you as well. I really like the way that you, in taking both the courses, you identified not so typical way of being involved in medicine. That is making the devices to make the work of the doctors much easier rather than the typical approach of becoming a medical doctor. So I'm glad that you have expanded your reach and picked how your contributions would be shaped. So now we're going to be hearing from our last expert session from Amin. So whenever you're ready, we can start.
Hi everyone. My name is Nuhamin Muluk and I'm 12th grader student learn at Nazareth School. Today I want to share with you my journey in the medicine basics program, what I learned, the challenge I had, and what I'm planning for the future. Here is what I'll talk about. First, the program itself, then the lessons from classes, how it changed me, the challenge I faced, what I learned from the doctors, my future plan, and finally a short thank you. This program had AP Biology, AP Chemistry, Internet Safety on Khan Academy, and also expert sessions with doctors. For me, it was like the first real step to see how life as a doctor looks like. In AP Biology, I learned more about how the body works from cells to systems, and I could connect it to medicine. In AP Chemistry, I saw how chemistry is linked to medicine, especially in drugs and reactions. And in internet safety, I learned how to avoid wrong information online and use the internet more carefully as a future professional. Before I thought studying medicine was just about working hard, but now I see it's also about resilience, compassion, and teamwork. The doctor's advice really changed how I think, especially about study habits, staying motivated, and not letting other people's opinions control me. The hardest part was the content. It was so much in a short time, with many assignments. Compared to my past learning, it felt really overwhelming. But that struggle gave me a lesson. I started managing my time better. I found new study habits and I learned to break big work into small pieces. That made everything possible. Dr. Luza explained that medicine feels hard not because it's complicated, but because it's so wide. She showed us the steps of becoming a doctor, the exams, and how we always have to keep up with new medications. That gave me a clear picture of what's ahead. Dr. Salim told us success in medicine needs consistent study and mastering big volumes of information. She also said we should learn from nurses since they have lots of practical experience. And she recommended mnemonic videos to remember long lists. Mirat Sama shared about studying abroad. She said we should start SAT and GRE preparation early, look for mentors, and build extracurriculars to make applications stronger. She also made study tips like how to handle huge loads, even 500 slides in one day. Miss McLeod, a nurse, told us nursing is not just about giving medicines or setting IVs. It's about being there when no one else is. She also told us follow your heart, it's about purpose, not others' opinions. That really touched me. Dr. Mehret advised us to prioritize tasks and use group study summaries to manage big workloads. She also said failure is part of learning. Resilience matters. That helped me see mistakes as part of the process. My dream is to study medicine after high school and help others with my skills. This program made my dream even stronger and showed me what kind of doctor I want to become. Lastly, I want to thank my teachers, the doctors, and the organizers. This program wasn't just classes, it was inspiring and really changed how I see my future. Thank you.
Thank you as well. And that was really a great insight, especially from all of the expert sessions that you've had. So we're going to be moving to Ahadu and finishing off with Miron. So Ahadu, whenever you see your slide, you can proceed.
Hello, am I audible?
Yes, you are. Give me a sec to share your slide. Should be saying it any second now.
Yeah. All right. So my name is Ahadu, and 7 week journey at Ethiopia. Next slide, please. The overall contents is I will give you a course debrief. Some okay. So the oh, I think you're going a bit too.
Your voice is cutting off. That's why I didn't get to hear you well. You
I think
wanted in
you're
this back?
going a bit too fast. A bit too fast.
Sure, sure. Let me know when you're ready to switch.
Okay. Yeah. Now you can switch. So to start off, I will give you a quick debrief of online data security course. So the first one would be next one. So the first one would be internet protocols, which include various factors such as the difference between HTTP and HTTPS, the tiny little lock sign on the front of the web browser, what it means for a website to be secure, what it does to load the whole web page, all that. And the next one would be phishing attacks, which include these little spam forms of these little disguises designed to trick you in order for the person at the end to basically capture your data. They might set it up, it might look legitimate, but it is actually not. So, yeah, how to not touch these, how to recognize them. Next one would be personal information or PPPs, and these are the ones such as water PPP, such as your username, your password, social security number, all that, and water not personal information, all that. Next one, please. Next one would be encrypting and decrypting data. So what it means to encrypt and decrypt data. How did they use it in the old times, such as Romans when they had used the Caesar cipher when transmit information from home to other countries in a way that others won't know about. How and how did we evolve from then? How did we encrypt data in such a sophisticated way that it's only private to us? Next one is password management. How to manage all your passwords. How you use a password managing app such as iOS's passwords app that literally tells you, okay, you're signing into this. This is your password. It's only between you and that app. Not even the company itself can know about your password. So this is basically the online data. Next one would be AP chemistry, and to give you a quick debrief of what we actually learned here, it's first one is chemical bonding. Chemical bonding, so all the three types of bonding: hydrogen bonding, covalent bond, ionic bonding, how they differ in their dipole moment, all that, lattice energies, all those topics, etc. And next one is chemical kinetics. Chemical kinetics, the speed of a reaction, how fast they complete, how fast they do it, what factors influence, what makes it faster, what makes it slower, and all that. Next one is chemical equilibria, which means where does it shift? Does it favor more reactants? Does it products? How do you see the equilibrium constants, Le Chatelier's principle, how that how that affects the um, balance of which one is formed, either products more or the reactants more. Next one is atomic structure. Atomic structure meaning how you basically have all these. How does an atom really look like? How does really look like when you form water from hydrogen and oxygen, for example? How does it form? You learn about hybridization, different forms, sp3, sp3, all that. Yeah, etc. Last one would be acids and bases, and this is the core concept here is that acids and bases yield salt and water, and how do these actually form? Water buffers, really important. Water titrations. Water, what's the difference between pH and pOH, etc. AP chemistry, and the last one would be AP biology. And AP biology includes first off genetics, both Mendelian and non-Mendelian. How do different disorders form? What are alleles? What are genes? What is heredity in general, etc. And next is ecology. Ecology including natural selection, artificial selection, the Hardy-Weinberg equilibrium, evolution by Charles Darwin, of course, and etc. Lastly, we have cytology, and as in cytology, we mean how do cells basically look like? What do cells look like? What do they actually do? What are the main parts? There's mitochondria, chloroplast, the endoplasmic reticulum. What is the Krebs and Calvin cycle, etc. So this is a quick detour of what we actually learned. Next up, we'll be going over the expert sessions, and we have 5 expert sessions for medicine only side. First one is from the medical expert. Personally, this was my own favorite because this actually aligns with what I actually want to become, more to the more medical surgical aspects of medicine. So this really gave me just a hands-on experience of what it actually looks like. And next one is nutrition. Nutrition, as in, yeah, we should not underestimate what we intake in our bodies. What we is like that old saying, "We are what we eat." And yeah, this gave me like ideas such as fibers, carbohydrates, all that. And yeah, we should really reduce weeks we have. And next one is the biochem expert, which gave us a quick detour of what studying abroad really looks like, as well as how we should focus on key concepts while we study bulky materials. Next one is nursing. Nursing one as in how we should be more passionate about medicine and how we should learn to adapt to different scenarios. Plus, we should not underestimate this field as they're not just medical assistants, as like the office, like an office. No, they're not actual assistants. They are actually have jobs, and nursing as a general is a very, very, very big field. Well, yeah, we should take that into consideration. And last one is the internal medicine, expert, which which said failure is absolutely fine. It's part of life. It's part of learning, as well as we should prioritize tasks a bit more. So we should prioritize the ones that are most that require most of our attention first, and work our way down. And as for my overall gain, I did it in parts. First, work ethic. Of course, have a stronger work ethic. Um, Passionate more about medicine. Uh, of course, memorizing AP is not easy. I mean, AP literally stands for advanced placement. So yeah, you need a stronger work ethic. And if you don't have it, come here and you'll learn it. Next one is stronger passion. Medicine is quite the unusual um, field as lots of people really consider it, but they kind of like have these should I kind of moments. So this one really gave me like I should really actually get into medicine. Seems a pretty legit field. Last one is crucial experience. I can tell you that books are absolutely fine. They are absolutely wonderful. They are your number one priority when you, but they can never come close as to hands-on learning because visually learning is one of the basis founding like the foundation for um, medicine and experiences matters a lot because it actually gives you the truth. It actually gives you the truth of what medicine actually looks like. And next one, the challenges faced. So the challenges faced are I have two challenges. First one is a tight schedule, and not the average. You need an average of about like 6 months in the States to actually learn all these AP subjects, and it was not easy to do it in 7 weeks. I can tell you. And second of all, I had no idea what you guys look like, nor did I have the chance to actually interact with you guys till right now. And it would have actually been super awesome if I actually met all of you, but fortunately I couldn't. So yeah, that was a bit of fun. And how I overcame them is for the tight schedule part. I did a method called time blocking using a calendar app. So I divided all my tasks into calendars, basic stuff. Like any overwhelmed person would tell you that they use this method. And for the connection part, instead of I couldn't actually interact with some of you, but I had the opportunity to learn from my other mates. They weren't actually exactly in EQOware, but I at least had some connection so that I don't feel like I'm alone in this journey. And for my future plans, what I really don't have much except for two. First one is apply to medical school, obviously. Mm, I will first try and get the pre-med degree, um, and then yeah, probably move on to med school. And for the next one is deeper research. I will one final reassurance that I will be pursuing medicine as my primary field. And so yeah, that's basically it. As to overall, my ETOware experience was absolutely phenomenal. I had the opportunity to learn challenging stuff. I actually had an actually pursue these AP fields that I was actually curious about trying. Really gave me the experience to do that. And of course, we can't forget the various experts that helped us. So I think they deserve some recognition. Final thank yous, Mr. Antenna. Practically bombarded you with this on Telegram. Thank you for those, and I'm sure there's a bunch of behind the scenes team that you already have, so they also deserve some recognition as well for making our experience. And yeah, that's basically my presentation. Have a good night, everyone.
What a detailed presentation. This shows us that you really took time to learn from all of the material that you have been shared. And also, thank you for addressing the internal team. This is the first time where they were thanked here, so I'm gonna be making sure that they receive this message. There are a lot of people outreaching to the experts, recording, editing, and all of that logistical uh, functionalities behind the scene is being done. And thank you for acknowledging that as well. And yeah, now we're going to be moving to the last presentation of tonight's session. And then we're going to be moving to the certificate ceremony, finally to the Q&A, if you have any question for us and also the learners as well. So, Meron, I hope you can hear me well.
Yes, I can.
Great. So, the stage is yours.
Okay, thank you. Good evening, everyone. My name is Meiron Gazaheng, and it's truly an honor to be part of the Medicine Cohort program as a rising freshman student. This program has been a turning point for me. It's not only given me the chance to learn directly from doctors, but also helped me to discover more about myself, my motivations, and my passions for medicine. And next slide, Dante.
Sure.
Next. So I joined this program because I wanted to see what medicine really looks like outside of textbooks. I had the opportunity to hear from doctors who faced real challenges, and it gave me a new perspective on what a care and healthcare means. It also built my confidence and curiosity about pursuing science and medicine, and allowed me to connect with inspiring people who are passionate about making a change. And my journey in this program, and throughout this journey, I gained more than a knowledge. I gained discipline and curiosity. I started to see science not just as a school subject, but as a pathway to make a real difference in people's lives. I especially enjoyed the question and answer session with doctors because they gave me practical advice that I can carry into both my studies and my future career. So, the courses I learned, I also had the chance to take courses like AP Biology and AP Chemistry. In biology, I explored like genetics, ecology, and evolution topics that deepened my understanding of how life works. In chemistry, I worked on chemical reactions, thermodynamics, and labs that connected theory with real world applications. We also studied internet security, which allowed me to how important is it to protect data in today's world? It reminded me that medicine and technology are often connected. And on the expert sessions, one of the highlights of this program was the expert session with doctors and healthcare professionals. Next slide, Antenna. From Dr. Mehret, I learned that medicine is not just about memorizing facts, but also it's all about empathy, discipline, and truly understanding people. From Dr. From Sister McLeod and Nurse, I learned the power of compassion, how simply being a present can bring comfort and hope. Next slide. Okay, and from Dr. Salim, I saw how research in biophysics and nutrition can help solve real problems like malnutrition and chronic disease. And from Dr. Mhiret, I learned the importance of preparation and resilience and being open to different cares and paths of medicine. Next slide. And from Dr. Meirat, I learned the importance of preparation and results and being open to different care paths in medicine. And at last, from Dr. Loza, I understood the importance of self-care and knowing my why question. And her advice that you can
Think you cut off? Is it just me or? He did cut off, right? Okay, these sort of issues usually happen, and we try our best to mitigate them, but we are expecting this. That's why this whole session is being recorded and would be shared for everyone so that you wouldn't be missing single insight from our learners. So I think she'll be returning, but since this is the last presentation, okay, heard about her experience not only with the learning material, but also the express sessions as well, taking us through specific insights under each. And her general conclusions were really gratitude for the teachers, us, the organizers, and also for the experts who volunteered and joined to share their understanding for you guys so that you're going to be having a more evidence-based decision for your undergraduate degree if you plan to pursue that. So yeah, I guess the only thing we missed is the gratitude slide. So we didn't miss much. So this was just a few of our learners. We didn't get the time to accommodate everyone, so we just picked these so that they would be sharing their overall experience. So I hope this went well, and I believe that you have an understanding of how it is structured, what type of expectations you may have, and also what is expected from you, especially from the challenges slide. You're going to be facing those challenges, so feel free or being ready to accommodate those as well. So certifications and recommendation letters. So as you have heard, most of them, although this program is only 7 weeks, but we cover a lot of content. It's rigorous, so make sure to give it enough time and dedication, and we're going to be making sure that those efforts are being rewarded. And the certifications is going to be given to all of the participants who completed the course, but the recommendation letters will be given for the top performers who not only attended most or every expert sessions, but also have scored really impressive grades on the Khan Academy platform. So, can I get drum rolls, please, to announce the top 3 uh, leaderboard? So, drum rolls, drum rolls, drum rolls. So, for this cohort, the top 3 participants who are going to be getting both the certificate of completion and also the recommendation letters. Surprisingly, all of them are from medicine basics, but yeah, let's just keep it that way. So are you ready for me to share the leaderboard? And here, great, I see many hands, so I believe you are ready. So our top 3 participants for this cohort would be, I guess from the presentations, it might be obvious. So on the first place, we have Ahadu, who scored a combined score of 98.44% average and ranked the first in this cohort. So this is such an impressive grade because our last cohort comparatively was didn't dedicate such time and effort to that. And it really shows from his presentations. It was really thoughtful and also really detailed. So that's why he stood first. The second place is a bit weird. Abigail Kasu, one of the twins, is the second place with a score of 96.64 average. So congratulate her as well. Uh, Actually, her sister is at fourth place, almost missing the podium, but that's okay since the top 12 ranking students have all got the recommendation letters because they were in the top 30% of the class. So that was the cutoff point for this cohort. And yeah, congratulate to all of them. I'm going to be mentioning all of the students who's going to be having the recommendation letters. So the second place, I already announced it. It is Abigail Kasu with 96.64 average. The third place goes to Afomi Abeje with a score of 95.7. And the fourth place onward would be Abigail Kasu, Nohami Mulukan, El Shaddai Angalem, Lina Sisai, Hasid Girma, Fatuma Mohammed, Jonathan Abe, and finally Anania Daniel. So all of this are scoring the top from the 38 students here. So congratulate to all of them. They deserve it. And congratulate to all of the others who completed the program as well. We understand that you might be in circumstances that didn't allow you to participate with your full energy and effort. That's okay. And for the ones who defied the odds and who took both the courses and scored among the top candidates, you guys are really the special ones. On the last cohort, Labawi International Academy were dominating the leaderboard. Now, from all of the students who's going to be who scored among the top participants, 5 of them are from Nazareth School. So no wonder that you have heard most females here. So congratulate ASI School for Nazareth School, although the top spot goes to St. Joseph. So yeah, this was it. We're going to be sharing your certificates and we're going to be contacting you about how to write your recommendation letters, as we don't just write or change your names on a normal drafted letter. We specifically write it, customize it to your needs and also your performance as well. So congratulate to the participants. And yeah, as I've said, the recommendations would be drafted as well to your institution. If you want us to send it directly from us, that is possible as well. And we're going to be discussing the logistics after the session. Now, to what our audience has been anticipating. So we're going to be starting our September cohort soon. So we didn't yet release the decisions. So we considered your time dedication plus your grades in accepting you guys. So the decisions would be released by Thursday. Tomorrow, the recording of this session would be released so that everyone understands what the program are actually like. So yeah, we do understand that there are a lot of holidays in the coming weeks, so we'll not be assigning any kind of tasks, extra sessions during the break. So rest assured that you're going to be celebrating without that burden of, okay, I'm missing such tasks and so on. So yeah, this was briefly it. We're going to be communicating further details for accepted applicants only. So make sure to triple check your email on Thursday, especially if it went to the spam folder. Make sure to check that well. So we have reached around the end of our session. So now we are ready to answer your Q&A. So you can raise your hands in the team meeting environment like this. The team meeting would give you orders so that you're going to be able to ask your questions. So feel free to ask in the language that you're comfortable with. The reason we're using English as the primary language is we had learners from different African countries, even some students from South Korea, in other countries who don't really speak Amharic, so we would be including them as well. And great, Yusra said, what an amazing cohort it is. Yeah, it's surprising coming from you. And hopefully it would be great moving forward in the next couple of weeks. And we have a special guest for our software engineering cohorts, and stay tuned for that as well. Okay, I think we have one question from the chats. If you guys have any questions, feel free to address it now, or if you don't have currently, just email us and we'd be happy to answer it as well. So someone asked, where was it? Most of the questions are being answered via the chat. So can't AI replace software engineers now or in the future? We're going to be actually having that conversation with Ivan, a Google software engineer. So the TLDR would be maybe, but it depends on you as the engineer. So you're going to be having that answer more contextualized in the session. Any other questions from our applicants of same paper cohort? If not, that wraps it up. We already reached our time. It's almost 10 p.m. It's getting late, and thank you all for dedicating your evening to attend and hear what our graduates have to say and experience. So thank you all again, and let's finish it with a clap emoji. Feel free to use any of the emojis available on the meeting room. Nahum, if you have any question that needs to be addressed now, that's okay. Now we're going to be taking pictures with the icons. We're going to be sharing it soon. Congratulations again. And Nahum, do you still have your question? If not, you can lower your hand. Great. Thank you all for joining us. The recording will be shared as soon as we finish exporting this. And congrats for all of the learners. We're going to be continuing our collaborations, and we hear your suggestions and thoughts. We'll be actually adding segments to our sessions for you guys to interact with. So from now on, we're not going to be isolating you guys. We did this initially because most students don't prefer a forced interaction, but we're going to be making it as easy as possible for you to find your community within the program as well. With that being said, this was Idiaware third cohort graduation. Thank you all for attending, and we'll meet hopefully in the next cohort. Good night, everyone.